Rainier Avenue Radio.world, and on Twitter at Rainier Av Radio.
Friends of Waterfront Seattle presents Pier Sounds, an October concert series at Pier 62 on the downtown Seattle waterfront, featuring sensational regional bands and artists, including Tiffany Wilson on October 16th. These free, family-friendly concerts welcome everyone to come and enjoy live music and the sights and sounds of Seattle's waterfront. Pier 62 was home to one of the most iconic and popular music events in the city, Summer Nights on the Pier. Pier Sounds concert series forges this memory with new energy and music on a revitalized Pier 62 to reignite a sense of celebration and community in the place where it all began. Pier Sounds new concert series at Pier 62.
Visit PureSounds.org for free tickets and more info.
The Beat of the Fox with Nastiness is back on K-Fox Night Beat.
Yo, what's the deal? It's the legendary Hall of Fame DJ Mixmaster Ice from UTFO.
What's up? Who you thought this is? This is Sir Mix-a-Lot.
And this is Terry Lewis.
And I'm Grand Mixer GMS.
What's up, y'all? This is DJ Third Degree.
This is JJ Hudson from the High Children family.
Sunday nights from 9 p.m. to 11 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. It's K-Fox Night Beat with DJ Nastiness.
Bringing back the memories.
Bringing back the memories.
Bringing Seattle's hottest music.
Bringing Seattle's hottest music. Rainier Avenue Radio.world.
That's my noise.
Peace. This is Brenda Charles Edwards, host of Seniors Matter. Join me every week to get information on activities and issues that impact the lives of older adults and their families. That's Seniors Matter every week on Rainier Avenue Radio.
And welcome to our live studio audience for another exciting edition of Did You Know? And here we go with round one. Did you know?
COVID vaccine is free and easy to get. You don't need insurance or an appointment to get your vaccine. Vaccines are available at 3 locations.
And now we're going to double the value. Did you know?
The COVID-19 vaccine is always free of cost. You can visit pharmacies, community health centers, and other health providers in your neighborhood.
And now for the lightning round. Did you know?
The Delta variant of COVID is a mutation that has health experts worried because it's twice as contagious.
Then for our finale. Did you know?
The best way to protect yourself from the COVID Delta variant is to get fully vaccinated. Get your vaccine today.
Find out more at kingcounty.gov/vaccine. Did you know?
You're listening to Rainier Avenue Radio.world.
Ay Pilipino, ang dugo'y mahalikan. Likas sa aking puso at ikain kay handa.
Magandang araw po sa inyong lahat. Saan man po kayo naroroon. Ito po ang Fil-Am Radio, broadcasting live every Tuesday afternoon from 1 o'clock to 2:30. Seattle time po yan, through the mic of StreamYard and the facilities of Rainier Avenue Radio.world dito po sa Seattle, Washington, USA. Ako po si Kuya Bert Caoili at ang aking magandang co-host mula sa Australia.
Good afternoon, Kuya Bert. Good afternoon, Daniel. Welcome back. Good morning, Philippines and Australia. Ito po si Mang Salvador. Kayo po ay nakikinig sa Fil-Am Radio Show dito po sa Rainier Avenue Radio World in Seattle, Washington, USA.
Ang producer po natin si Daniel Bells at nako, kababalik lang niya mula sa Ireland or Iceland for a week. Kaya naman kami wala sa air noong last week. But anyway, welcome back, Daniel Bells. Yung programa po natin is internet-based, so you can listen live. Ngayon din sa araw na ito, anywhere in the world. hanapin nyo lang po ang Fil-Am Radio. Ang episode po namin ngayon is 214. Kung gusto po nyo manood sa YouTube o sa Rainier Avenue Radio World, nandiyan po. Yung show po natin is video produced by our sabi nga, Daniel Bells. Gini-video tape na po yan, so you can always watch our show later through the Facebook page of Rainier Avenue Radio World or through YouTube o yung mga vlogs ni Miles halimbawa o yung aking Birch Angel sa Facebook. We broadcast in Taglish or Tagalog English so that our English-speaking audience will be able to understand our show. So for now, just relax and enjoy our show, di ba? Miles, thank you. Salamat po. And as usual, as many of you know, our program starts with a prayer and ends with a prayer. Kaya po naman, sabayan niyo po ako sa aming maikling dalangin. Let's bow our heads. Ama namin, purihin ang iyong pangalan. Bagamat po di kami karapat-dapat, ay nangas kaming sumamo sa inyo. Nabasbasan po ninyo ang aming mga kaibigan, aming pamilya, ang lahat na tumatangkilik sa aming programa ngayong hapon. Kaawaan mo po ang mga kapatid naming naliligaw ng landas, pinag-aharian ng mainit na simboyo at kataasan, na pagkalooban ng maliwanag na isip at kahinahunan upang magsipagbalik loob sa inyo. Maghari nawa sa lahat ng tao ang mabuting pagsasamahan, kababaang loob at kapayapaan ngayon at magpakailanman, siya nawa. Amen.
Amen.
As usual, mga kaibigan, after the prayer comes our first opening song. So Miles, take it away.
Our opening song is Katubaan, means happiness, Daniel, by Sylvia La Torre.
Magkatuwaan at magsaya, mag-awit ka ng bimig ng pag-asa, ang kaligayahan at sigla sa puso'y ating matadama. Ang lumbay, ang laging itaraing, ang malas ay lalo pang darating. Ang dapat tayo magkatuwaan at kalimutan ng kalungkutan sa ating buhay. Ang lumbay, kung laging itaraing, ang malas ay lalo pang darating. Ang dapat tayo magkatuwaan at kalimutan ng kalungkutan sa ating buhay. Magkatuwaan at magsaya, mag-awit ka ng himig ng pag-asa, ang kaligayahan at sigla sa puso'y ating matatama. Ang lumbay, kung laging itaraing, ang malas ay lalo pang darating. Ang dapat tayo magkatuwaan at kalimutan ng kalungkutan sa ating buhay.
Yan po ang Katuwaan by Sylvia La Torre. Hi, Tyler Patcher. How are you?
Talagang si Tyler Patcher has been really a good supporter of our radio program, di ba, Miles? Talagang, and he's a very avid Seahawks fanatic. So thank you, Tyler, for your continued support and commitment to our radio program and to, of course, to NorbCam and the Seahawks. Marami tayong pag-uusapan mamaya pagdating ni Norbert. But for now, I just want you to know, Miles, alam mo naman, it's already fall here. Sa iyo dyan, it's going to be summer. Pero lumalamig na. Today, for example, the weather today and last week has been always rain, at lumamig. Kagabi, for the first time, yung mga kotse dyan na nakaparada sa labas, they had to scrape the ice. Alam mo, Miles, they have to scrape. So, this whole week, napakalamig ng panahon. It is in the 40s and in the evenings, it can even go to the 30s. Kaya mag-ingat kayo. Yung mga nakaparada sa labas dyan, lagyan nyo po ng takip yung mga windshield at siguradong you will have to put some time before you go to work kasi siyempre kakaskasin mo yung naiipong dyan, mga ice, di ba, Miles? Anyway, mga kaibigan, we just want to make sure that you know that we are broadcasting from the Rainier Avenue Radio World at we always like to say support all the promo and the announcements of the new shows weekly. These are live shows that affect our community. Kasama tayo, of course, yung ating Fil-Am Radio. Ngayon, kung if you're watching our show like now, nag-i-stream ngayon, merong high school football, double header sa Metro League football. So, alam mo, itong Rainier Avenue Radio, it broadcasting a lot of live shows. And of course, yung mga football fanatiko dyan, yan, nandyan din sa mga high school football. Okay? Marami tayo po
Kuya Bert, I just want to say hello to Andrew Andy. He just checked in. Hi, Andrew. How are you?
Thank you. Mukhang may problema ka sa pag-ano ng iyong earphone or something.
Yeah, it's playing up. Sometimes I can't hear you. Yeah.
Oh, really? Oh, something is not right. Yeah, you better. Just mo mabuti. Otherwise, mahirapan tayo. Well, first of all, Miles, siguro at this time na wala tayong guest ngayon. Pero ang magiging guest natin next week is the new IDIC Executive Director. Yan. So, congratulations sa ating kaibigan. Tawag nila LA, si Lanvin Adres. Yan. Siya ang pumalit sa masipag nating long-time Executive Director na si Slugo Rigor. I don't know what Slugo is doing now, pero ang balita ko, he's really enjoying his retirement. Mabuti ka pa, Slugo, at pabansing Hindi ba, Miles? It's good.
Yeah.
So, naman yung mga kaibigan mo, Miles, while we have the opportunity, umpisa mo na muna.
I just want to say hello to all my friends in Seattle, Washington. Unang-una na, of course, Ate Shoni, Best Baradon's family, Dolor X Conde Alegrado, Manina Ferrer, Nora Salcedo, Manina Ferrer, Marie Bruzu, Maria Tatial, Maria Gaspay, Bobby Abutin, and everybody. Did I miss anybody? And of course, in Australia, Amelia Dixon of Kamsi, New South Wales, Australia, and all the girls in Russell Island, Vicky Gabriel of Oking, Queensland, Australia, and everybody in Queensland, Ari and Danielle Malyari, and in the Philippines, Norma Abiog, my family, the Reyes family, June Reyes and family, Susan Reyes and family, and Cora Noses from Channel 7, Elizabeth Lumboy from Channel 7, Rita Evidente, Edith Benasa of Tasol, Pangasinan, and everybody, too many to mention. Hello po sa inyong lahat.
Alam mo, Miles, there are a lot of friends of ours that kung hindi naman natin maano lahat na isa-isahin at napakarami nila, di ba? So, anyway, I would just like to start by saying, Yung misis ko, alam nyo naman ang nangyari. Kaya marami akong hindi na napuntahang mga events. Ako'y magpapaumanhin na kay Jocelyn Montemayor, but I don't know if she even knew that Shoni had a very bad accident during our cruise. Nabali yung kanyang left leg. At ako hindi nakarating sa kanyang, sabi nga, yung kanyang dinner presentation show sa Doubletree Plaza nung weekend. But anyway, I just want to start our show by saying that today, maraming may birthday, di ba, Miles?
Yeah.
And I would like to say, number one na, of course, si Shoni, my wife, who is recovering very slowly but surely. Nakakalakad na siya.
That's good.
Niya ako sa kusina ngayon. Hindi na ako nag-iisa lahat dahil makasama kami ngayon nagluluto, you know.
Kahit, very good.
Dahan-dahan lang, but she's been moving around. She could climb up the stairs, you know, and down the stairs slowly but surely. And I'm very much relieved. And I just want to say thank you to everybody, you know. And my advice, again, you know, ulit-ulit ko yan, na if ever you are going to travel, please make sure you have travel insurance. At nako, alam nyo ba kung magkano ang surgery sa paa ni Shoni? It cost $31,000.
Oh my goodness. Oh dear. Yeah.
Kung wala kaming travel insurance, edi magiging homeless na ako.
Oh my God.
So yun lang ulitin ko yung advice. Make sure if you are going to travel, kahit na malapit lang, kahit na ano pa, always get a travel insurance. So maswerte kami, we did that. Kahit na magastos ng konti, but I think it's very worthwhile. So with that, because I mentioned, it's also her birthday, actually, on the 13th, tomorrow, Miles. And you have a very special song for her. Bago ko yung ibang mga birthday celebrants, si Shoni na muna, happy birthday.
Happy birthday, Ate Shoni!
Miles, sabi mo sa akin may special song na gusto niya kasi. Okay? So, you might want to play that song now.
Yeah. Okay. This song is lovingly dedicated to a very special lady, very special to me, especially to Ate Shoni. My one and only Ate Shoni. It's Danny Boy from Elvis Presley. This is for you, Ate Shoni.
Oh, Danny Boy, the pipes are calling from glen to glen and down the mountainside. The summers are gone and all the roads tis you must go and I must what can ye buy on summers in the meadow? Oh, when the valley is hushed and what will snow? And I'll be here in sunshine or in shadow. Oh, Danny boy, oh, Danny boy, I love you so. But if you come and all the flowers are dying, and I am dead, as dead I will be, you'll come and find a place where I am lying, and kneel and say an Ave for me. And I shall hear the soft you tread upon, and then my grave will richer, sweeter be. For you will bend and tell me that you love me, and I will rest in peace until you come to me. Oh, Danny, I love you so.
Yan po ang Danny Boy by Elvis Presley, lovingly dedicated to Ate Shoni. Happy birthday, Ate Shoni.
Alam mo, pag minsan noon pag nagkakaraoke kami, pag kinakanta niya yan, 100 ang lumalabas sa sa karaoke machine. So that's one of our favorite songs anyway. So thank you Miles for choosing Danny Boy. Okay, and that was a great rendition by Elvis. I hope na hindi copyrighted yan at baka nalintikan na tayo ulit.
Kuya Bert? Yeah, excuse me. Mirna Ismael said, hello, Kuya Bert and Miles. Just a reminder, October, Filipino-American History Month. Proud to be Filipino-Americans. Thank you, Mirna.
And how true. I am always proud to say that I'm a Filipino-American because, that's what we are. Ikaw naman, hindi mo na masasabing Filipino-American ka, pero Filipino-Australiano ka. All right? But regardless of where you are, the blood, the Filipino blood, as long as it runs in your veins, you are a Filipino. And the Filipino talent, really, it abounds in every one of us, from our mga kababayans to our children, to our grandchildren. The Filipino talent is there. It doesn't matter if you're Filipino-American, Filipino-Canadian, Filipino-Australian, as long as you are a Filipino, you should be proud of it. But thank you very much, Mirna, for doing that. So anyway, Miles, we started with a birthday, I would say, song for Shoni. But now I'd like to say happy birthday to many of our friends. Na unang-una na dyan, those who are born today, yung kaibigan natin si Rolly Polintan, it's his birthday. Happy birthday. And yung kaibigan ko rin, pero he passed away, asawa ni Venus Talarico, who was our guest 2 weeks ago, si Ralph. It's his birthday today. Happy birthday also kay Ben Manzano, kay Samantha Jimenez, and Evelyn Embry. Yan ang mga birthday today, October 12, 2021. Ang mga recent birthday natin, for example, noong 10 Okay, nung last Sunday, I would name a few. Si Norma Dominguez Isip, halimbawa. Si Brenda Olinares, si Flora Bell Fabiana, and si Perla Dameron. And kahapon naman, si Sullivan Porcincula Sr., si Mike Colon, si Eileen Triles, who was very active with us sa Pista San Nayon. And upcoming, as I mentioned already, 10:13 bukas po, of course, si Shoni ulit, si Chris Wilson and Brian Ross. And 10:14, which is Thursday, si James Arenas, si Third Andresen, at si Katrina Estoque. And so Friday, Teresita Santos, Bonnie Ponciano, Antonio Vu, and then sa Sabado naman, Jennifer Travis, Jennifer Stinson. And then sa Saturday, sa 10:17, that Sunday, si Edwin Barber. Naku, Edwin, our caterer sa Thursday lunch programs that's being held sa before. Hindi ngayon kasi sarado pa. And of course, our good friend si Elizabeth Torres Benzel. Matagal ko na hindi nakikita. Si Liz Benzel. And on next Monday, si Ampi Seto Abi, si Sandrix Tello, si Angela Gambido, at si Ringo Macabenta. So, yun po ang mga birthdays the first few weeks of October. Alam mo ba, Miles, 184 birthdays in October.
Wow.
Wow. So, happy birthday to all of you. And now, Miles will have the next song, birthday song. Maiksi lang ito, but it's
I'll do my birthday greetings quickly, Kuya Bert.
Yeah, go ahead. No,
Yeah.
go ahead.
Happy birthday to Madeline Pitchman of Toowoomba, Queensland, Australia, October 11. Of course, Ate Shoni, and October 13. Lisel Whipple of Toowoomba, Queensland, Australia, October 13. Maria Nolan, Hong Kong, daughter of Bessie Barredo of Plain, Washington. October 13, happy birthday, Hong Kong. Fran Yong of Brisbane, Queensland, Australia, October 14. Raquel Drew Berry of Toowoomba, Queensland, Australia, October 14. Nathan Frias, anak siya ni Maricor and Japi, my friend in Toowoomba, Queensland, Australia, October 15. Rita Toledo Clark of Toowoomba, October 19. Rosie Pangan of Cominia, Queensland, Australia, October 19. Gilbert, while bringing the greetings, this is not a birthday, but I like to express my deepest sympathy and condolences to the family of my good friend, Carolina Barbosa Chichi. She's the grandmother of Atasca, our guest 3 weeks ago.
Yeah.
She passed away last Sunday. I'm sorry, Atasca. Sorry to hear that.
Yeah.
I was just talking to her the day before our broadcast, and she's too excited to hear her granddaughter,
Yes. Well, that's how life is. So, and we will have more, I would say, sympathy greetings later in a minute here. But for all the birthday celebrants, patugtugin naman natin, and let's
this is
dedicate all of this. Okay.
Dedicated to all birthday celebrants. Happy birthday to you. Thank you, Danielle.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, and the star burn tonight. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, happy birthday, happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, and let's start from tonight. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, happy birthday, happy birthday to you.
At yan po.
Yes, happy birthday to you for all birthday celebrants.
And with that, mga kaibigan, huwag po kayong aalis. We'll be back after our news break.
Stay tuned.
This is Paul Pearson, host of Star Time. And when I'm not trying out new wigs and cocktail dresses, I'm listening to Rainier Avenue Radio.world.
What is the Delta variant? It's a faster, more efficient version of the original virus that causes COVID-19. It's the same virus, it's just better at infecting people. Delta is far more contagious than its predecessors. It's spreading twice as quickly as the original strain, and people who are infected with it carry around much more virus. Getting vaccinated is the best defense we have against COVID-19, including against the Delta variant. Now check this out. The vaccine is free, safe, and effective. Time to protect yourself is now. Learn more at kingcounty.gov/vaccine.
Kind of nonsense conversation we're having here.
The Neon Ghost Show. The Neon Ghost Show. Right here on Rainier Rainier Avenue Radio.world.
Right about now.
Rainier Avenue Radio.world. I'm so tired. I have to pee.
There is no secret why Downbeat Magazine calls this Seattle's most important annual jazz event. The 33rd annual Earshot Jazz Festival hits Seattle stages October with one-of-a-kind live jazz performances and video live streams all the way through November 7th. This year's Earshot Jazz Festival features established masters like Diane Reeves, Chuco Valdez, Dee Daniel, and red-hot young stars like Theo Croker, Emmanuel Wilkins, and Samara Joy, celebrating both Seattle's history and its future in the world of jazz. Earshot teams up with community partners like Langston, the Royal Room, and Rainier Avenue Radio to showcase Seattle's own resident artists. Tickets and more information are available online at earshot.org. That's earshot.org. Once again, Seattle's most important annual jazz event, I believe. Earshot Jazz Festival, hitting stages early October all the way through November 7th. Call for more information.
Rainier Avenue Radio, your community radio station will provide you with more information. Rainier Avenue Radio.
At balik po tayo sa ating programa, Fil-Am Radyo. Ako po si Kuya Bert Caoili.
Ito po si Ma'am Salvador. Maraming salamat po sa inyong patuloy na pagtangkilik sa aming programa, Fil-Am Radio Show. Ay, Kuya Bert, Mina Ismail got a message. She said, congratulations to Maria Reza, Nobel Prize winner in journalism, first Filipina to be awarded this very prestigious award, Pinay Pride. That's what Mina said.
Yes. I was going to say that you know, Maria Ressa is a journalist, and she has always been not afraid. She was always brave to expose or to write about whatever corruption or, you know, things that need to be known by the Filipino people. And deservingly, congratulations. Also, I'd like to say congratulations not only to our, what do you call this, journalist, but also now I would like to say congratulations to Lanvin Andres, who is I mentioned his name earlier, the new executive director of the International Drop-In Center. After, my good friend Slugo retired, and he will be our guest on October 18 next Tuesday po. Yan. And also, I am informed that we have a new president of FAPAGAO, the Filipino American Political Action Group of Washington. And his name is Ador Yano. I don't know him yet, but I will soon be able to know him because, Miles, I intend to have him as another guest before the November 2 elections. Okay, because the FAPAGAO that's the political action group of Filipino Americans. So if you don't have any guests yet lined up for that week before November 2nd, I would like to have him.
So that will be October 29, I think, is it?
28?
28, yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
All right, very good. So, Mirna, if you're listening, we could have Ador Yano be interviewed here on Fil-Am Radio. I think it's good that everybody should know who the new president of FAPAGAO is, because elections coming, and I have always have faith with FAPAGAO. So we'll see what happens now. Now, as far as you mentioned already some condolence because of the grandparent or grandmother of Atasca who passed on, I also would like to extend our sympathies and condolence to the family of Aurora Baby Turla, the past president of the Filipino American Association of Engineers, and also to June Mata and her family in the passing of her husband Chet Alvarez. And June invited a few of her closest friends last Saturday to she called it a thank you party. To me, it was more like have been more like a memorial, to her husband. And it was good that we were able to see some of our friends whom we have not seen for a while. And you might ask, how did I attend that? I had Shioni guided by her walker, not anymore, not the wheelchair anymore, but a walker. Yeah. So she walked from the car inside.
That's good.
Yay! So
good timing for her birthday.
Yeah, actually, yes. Yesterday we went to the grocery store, and guess what? She did not need any walker. She used the what do you call that? The grocery cart as her walker. She can walk pretty good now. There are times when it hurts a little, but otherwise she's doing very well. And
take it easy.
Yes. So I just want to say that again, like ko sinasabi, kung babiyahe kayo, kailangan meron kayong travel insurance because you never know what happens. Okay, with that, I think we're ready if you are ready for your COVID update.
Yes, Bert.
Go ahead. It's all yours.
So this is the latest updates on coronavirus from COVID-19 Information Center. Queensland, Australia, the total cases is 2,067. Daily new cases 4 as of 2 days ago. Global total cases is 235,543,435. The daily new cases is 388,619 as of 2 days ago. The global confirmed cases is 237,879,741. People fully vaccinated, 2,704,933,888. Australian state of New South Wales, eases COVID-19 restrictions after 107-day lockdown. Malaysia opens international travel for fully vaccinated people. Venezuela receives further 2.5 million vaccines doses from global COVAX scheme. India on Sunday registers its lowest number of cases in 7 months. Yan po ang latest updates of coronavirus from COVID-19 Information Center. Thank you,
Thank you
Gilbert.
very much, Miles. Idadagdag ko lang na according to our new IDIC Executive Director, si Landwin Andres, October 14, Thursday, sa Webes po, from 9 a.m. to 1 p.m., you could get your Pfizer vaccine booster shot. Pero, you have to have been, the second shot should have been completed before April 14. Kung after April 14, hindi pa po kayo pwede. And to register, ito po ang hotline which is available from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. 206-722-0907 at 206-558-3214. So IDIC will be hosting a Pfizer vaccine booster shot, on Thursday. So Webes na ito. But again, you have to have your second shot completed before April 14. So, yung mga before April 14 lang po. Kung after April 14, hindi pa pwede bigyan kayo ng booster shot. So, I guess that's how the rules is, yun po ang protocol. Okay, so don't forget. And if you miss this, pwede niyong tawagan ang IDIC at pwede rin namin tawagan mo ako at ako'y meron akong listahan dito ng mga registration hotline. Okay, so let's play your COVID song.
With that, let's listen to coronavirus song, Coronavirus Show, educational video and animation. Protect against COVID-19.
Coronavirus shoes, coronavirus shoes. Let's fight the virus, protect ourselves. Coronavirus shoes, shoes. And these are what we should do. Take our temperatures every day. Wash our hands frequently with soap. Cover our mouths when we cough or sneeze. We gotta stop the virus from spreading. Coronavirus shoes, shoes. Let's fight the virus, protect ourselves. Coronavirus shoes, shoes. And these are what we should do. Avoid touching our faces. Avoid sharing food. Avoid going crowded places. Wear masks if we're out well. Coronavirus shoes, shoes. Let's fight the virus, protect ourselves. Coronavirus shoes, shoes. And these are what we should do. Drink lots of water every day. Have enough sleep and rest. Eat lots of fruits and vegetables. And let's exercise regularly. Coronavirus shoes, shoes. We can fight the coronavirus.
Yan po ang coronavirus song, coronavirus shoe.
Of course, right now, mga kaibigan, ang number one issue ngayon is yung mga ayaw pa magpa-bakuna, those who are still hesitant to, not to be vaccinated. Hindi ba? Problema yan eh. But Miles, if I remember right, ikaw vaccinated na, right?
Yeah, I did. And tomorrow, I'm gonna have my second dose. Yay! Thank you to Kuya Bert.
So far, wala pa nangyayari sa atin. You know,
Yeah.
which is good. Kaya naman yung iba, they are very, I would say, adamant because they feel that they don't know much about what the side effects are. Ang masasabi ko lang, from what I have been reading, it seems like those who have been vaccinated, yung mga nabakunahan na, they are still susceptible to the COVID, pero hindi sila namamatay. You know, they don't die. You know, those who have been hospitalized and died, majority are those who have not been vaccinated. Kaya punong-puno ang mga ospital sa Pilipinas, and even here sa United States, it's getting to be really a problem, you know. So, I don't know. Of course, you have to follow your belief and your conscience. Pero masasabi ko lang, I have been vaccinated. My wife has been vaccinated. Miles has been vaccinated. Wala pa tayong, I would say, ill effects so far. And let's keep it that way. Okay?
Yeah.
May mga kaibigan din tayo na vaccinated na, nagkaroon ng COVID, but it did not last long. At saka they were easily, they got well, easily. I don't know if you've heard anything like that sa Australia, yung mga kaibigan mo, Miles.
Yeah.
May mga kaibigan ka bang, you have any friends who got vaccinated and yet got COVID and became well again easily?
Yeah, Bert. Yeah. And it's so sad that I've been reading this news from the Philippines. There's so many, even they're very young, they died of COVID, and most of them are the previous famous singers and celebrities, Yeah. Well, actually, Bert, when I was talking to people, and they said, when I asked them, have you been vaccinated? And they said, no, I'm not going to do it. If God will, if I'm going to die, I'm going to die. And then some people say, no, you have to be vaccinated. So I'm really confused, Bert, but because of you, honestly, I was meant to wait till December. There's something that's going to happen to you, but then,
Oh, well.
Yeah, thank you, Herbert.
Totoo yun. That's true. That if it's your time, isipin mo na lang. Just take this as an example. There was a plane crash yesterday. You can imagine here in the United States. I can't remember where. There was this UPS driver in his van who got killed. Can you imagine that? Talagang oras na niya. I don't know if he's vaccinated or not. It doesn't matter. If God calls you, no matter what the situation is. You can imagine. The poor driver was just in his UPS truck and this plane comes crashing down. Oh my gosh. I said, how is that? That's God's will. So, vaccinated or not, if it's your time to go, yes, but do your community a favor. If you are vaccinated, then you prevent the virus from affecting some other people. Yun lang naman. So you did a good job there. And because we are vaccinated, we are able to watch Seahawks games. We watch the Mariners games. You have to prove that you are vaccinated. We are able to watch the grandchildren's volleyball. So what else can you ask for? My gosh. No. Anyway, let's move on to our next song because my hair is already very gray. Maputi ang ko.
Okay.
So you might want to play that song.
The next song is Kahit Maputi na ang Buhok Ko by Sharon Cuneta, dedicated to Kong Kong Maria Nolan for her birthday. Happy birthday, Kong Kong. Kahit Maputi na ang Buhok Ko by Sharon Cuneta. Thank you, Danielle.
ay matanda na. Sana'y di tayo magbago. Kailanman, nasaan may ito ang pangarap ko. Makuha mo pa kaya ako'y hagkan at yakapin. Hanggang pagtanda natin, nagtatanong lang sa'yo, ako ba kaya ibigin mo? Kung maputi na ang buhok ko. Pagdating ng araw, ang iyong buhok ay puputi na rin. Sabay tayong mangangarap ng nakaraan sa atin. Ang nakalipas ay babalik natin. Ipapaalala ko sa'yo ang aking pangako na ang pag-ibig ko'y laging sa'yo. Kahit maputi na ang buhok ko. Ang nakalipas ay babalik natin. Ipapaalala ko sa'yo ang aking pangako na pag-ibig ko'y laging sa'yo. Kahit maputi na ang buhok ko, kahit maputi na ang buhok ko.
Yan po ang kahit maputi ng buhok ko by Sharon Cuneta, dedicated to Maria Nolan, also known as Kong Kong. Sorry, Kong Kong, I know that I'm there October 2017, October 2019 to cook your favorite palabok on your birthday, but this time, sorry, I can't because of this pandemic. She
Well,
loves
when
my
the pandemic
palabok.
is over, Miles, pag wala na yung pandemic, pwede ka na bumalik sa Pilipinas or dito, bumisita ka uli sa United States, dito sa Seattle, Washington.
Yeah.
Let's know, mga kaibigan, for those who are not familiar with Tagalog versions, kahit maputi na ang buhok ko, meaning, Miles?
Even my hair goes gray like a bird.
like my hair. Ang sabi niya, even if my hair is already all white, my love for you will always be there. It will never change. So I thought that's a beautiful, beautiful song. Yep. My love for you will never change, even if my hair is already white or gray. And that's what I told my wife.
Like your love for Ate Shoni.
Yep. That's right. So that's really nice. Nice song. Thank you for choosing that. Kahit maputi na ang buhok ko. Okay. So, like you mentioned, sa Filipinas, it's heating up for elections. Just like here, and they will have elections, and they're now on I would say scrambling for all the candidates are all scrambling for position. There's so many party list. I get confused with that. The latest candidate for president now is General Bato. Bato means stone, and he's really a tough guy against corruption. That's what I understand. But there's so many things that are happening. We'll see if Bongbong Marcos will emerge as the president, because there's a lot of stake. If Bongbong or if the Marcos comes into power again with all the billions of dollars, not pesos, dollars that they have. I saw an interview with Imelda Marcos, the wife of Ferdinand Marcos, past president. He said that the money is not for her, but for the Filipino people. That would be it's really nice to hear. Anyway, I love to hear that one. So one of the things also that I'd like to mention is that, if you decide to, if you have decided to have yourself vaccinated, you could also consider getting your booster shots eventually. Even J&J, the one-time vaccination that I have, when that booster shot will be, I would say, approved, I am going to do it, for the same reason that I did, the first shot. The same thing with you, Miles. So when the booster shot will be
Good
approved.
luck to me for tomorrow, Kuya Bert. I didn't feel anything last time, but and I thought, did they vaccinate me? I don't feel anything. I didn't feel anything. It's like when the ant bites you, it's not even like that. So I was walking home and said, "Did he really vaccinated me?" Oh my dear. So tomorrow, oh my God, I'll let you know.
What you do, don't look at the needle. Just think of something else. Look somewhere else and concentrate on something else, and you won't feel it. Because if you look at this, how they do it, sometimes they just hit you like it.
Yeah.
But some ladies, the one I had, I didn't even feel it much because she was good. She just kind of popped me in there, So it's good. I mentioned the fact that Shoni, for example, has been doing physical therapy, and they're good. The outpatient therapy here in Kent, they're good. The first thing that you do is you have to check your temperature when you come in. You will not be accommodated if your temperature shows that you got some sort of a virus or COVID virus. So,
Hi, Kuya Bert. Me and Ismael just got a side comment. Sharon Cuneta's husband is running for vice president in the Philippines under Leni Robredo. Pico Pangilinan. Yeah.
Good. I know that there are so many candidates now. I get confused. Or, even the good mayor of Seattle, si Isko Moreno, he's very popular. He's going to run also, I believe. And guess what? Our great and famed boxer, Filipino legend, Manny Pacquiao, also wants to run for president. So there's so many candidates. Eventually, I don't know if they have the same thing that we have here, where you can get all of these candidates, and then eventually there will be only one or two. So we'll see what happens. I'm not very familiar with Filipino politics, and I don't want to get involved with any politics, whether it is U.S. politics.
Yeah.
In fact, after this incident with my wife, I've kind of changed a little. I'm trying to avoid many of the politics that I had in mind. I used to.
I know you lost a friend during the election in the USA. I saw the comments.
I'm how do I say that? I'm slowing down as far as those things are concerned. Okay. Anyway, with that, Miles, we'll continue with all of this, and hopefully Norbert could come in after this news break number 2. So,
okay. Yeah. Stay tuned.
Babalik naman.
This is Paul Pearson, host of Star Time. And when I'm not translating the lyrics of Boogie Oogie Oogie for bored Europeans, I'm listening to Rainier Avenue Radio.world.
If you or a family member are 55 or over and need nursing home level care, but want to keep living where you are, check out Providence Elder Place PACE. This program offers healthcare, housing, transportation, and recreational activities. There are no co-pays or deductibles, and it's covered through Medicare and Medicaid. Providence Elder Place PACE works to keep you healthy and in your home. Call 206-320-5325 or visit providence.org Elder Place. Providence.org Elder Place.
Hello, listener. What's important to you about what's going on in your community? Are you interested? Are you concerned? In any case, I invite you to tune into my show, Seattle Here and Now, on Rainier Avenue Radio.world. Why? I will be covering a wide range of topics important to you and impacting the community. Each show will have a special guest or guests to share with you information on a variety of subjects that are happening here and now in Seattle. I promise I will work hard to make my show informative, interesting, and entertaining. Be sure to listen to Seattle Here and Now on Rainier Avenue Radio.world.
Different rules apply when it gets this late. You know what I mean? It's like after hours.
Whatever gets you through the night, it's all right.
Hello, I'm an unpaid spokesman for DJ Sotovaci. I'd like to invite you to listen to his free-form music show. It's popular music the way it was never intended to be heard. Whatever gets you through the night, late nights, here on Rainier Avenue Radio.world.
Whatever gets you through the night.
Friends of Waterfront Seattle presents Pier Sounds, an October concert series at Pier 62 on the downtown Seattle waterfront, featuring sensational regional bands and artists, including Tiffany Wilson on October 16th. These free, family-friendly concerts welcome everyone to come and enjoy live music and the sights and sounds of Seattle's waterfront. Pier 62 was home to one of the most iconic and popular music events in the city, Summer Nights on the Pier. Pier Sounds concert series forges this memory with new energy and music on a revitalized Pier 62 to reignite the sense of celebration and community in the place where it all began. Pier Sounds' new concert series at Pier 62.
Visit puresounds.org for free tickets and more info.
You know you can't get enough of Rainier Avenue Radio.world.
At balik po tayo sa ating programa Fil-Am Radyo. Ako po si Kuya Bert Caoili.
Ito po si Mel Salvador. Maraming salamat po sa inyong patuloy na pagtangkilik sa aming program Fil-Am Radio. Dito po sa Rainier Avenue Radio.world in Seattle, Washington, USA. Thank you.
Thank you, Miles. I was looking at you now. You remove your headpiece. Kasi problema?
Because I couldn't hear anything. My God, I should be hearing because of that earphone, but I couldn't hear you, so I took it off.
Good. I think that's better. You look better anyway without the earphone. Anyway, I have for all the lions out there, I just want to say that there is it's a 105th Lions International President. His name is Douglas Alexander. and his motto is a heart for service or service from the heart. And this is what he looks like. Yan po mga
Oh,
kaibigan,
a
ang
heart for
ating
service.
bagong
Oh,
president ng Lions
yes,
International.
international
So
president.
for all of you
Douglas
Lions,
Alexander. Yeah.
yep, Douglas Alexander. So,
Yeah.
you know, reading
Yeah.
his accomplishment and how he became
Yeah.
a lion. You know, many of us we got invited to be a lion member, of a club, and we do join, but it's
Yeah.
not until something while you are already member of a club, you're not really a true lion until the time that all of a sudden it just will hit you because of something that you have done or something that somebody had done for you. And that's exactly like this guy. He tells his story, something like he was distributing food at one of the homes, and then all of a sudden, when he gave the food to the lady said, nobody has done this to us before. And at that time, he really felt like he was not just a member of a club, but he felt it that it was in his heart that he
Yeah.
is now a true lion. And that has happened to many of our members of the Shuttle Between Lions Club. After
Yeah.
you actually do something that makes you feel committed, proud,
Yeah.
and you get that good feeling that you have done something good,
That's
you
true.
know
Yeah.
that
Yeah.
much. You were a lion member before, right? Weren't you? Were you not
Me?
a lion member before?
No, I'm not, but I should be because I remember when I was there on October 2019, we did a volunteer work in the park with the
Yes.
lions. Yeah, you did. Yeah.
Yeah.
And also I remember I was telling my friends here when I came back, what did you do in Seattle, Washington? Well, we cleaned the park and then we attended the funeral service of Wilson Aquario, and then I attended the uh, the election of the Shuttle Between Lions Club in Joyce Palace and many others. Oh, by the way, Kuya Bert, Millie Kaplan said hello, Kuya Bert, and Nina Ismail got a message. Get well wishes for Honorary Consul Enrique Tadeo, who was our previous guest, who is
Ooh.
recovering well from his fight against pneumonia. Hello to his wife Vivian. That's what Nina
Oh
said.
my gosh. Yes. Yes, definitely.
Thank
Get well
you,
soon, Tadeo, because of the
Enrico.
fact that that's a very dangerous thing when you have pneumonia,
Mm-hmm.
because
Yeah.
that can lead to something even more, deadly. So get well soon, Enrico. Yeah.
Yeah.
I miss Enrico. Never had. I'm glad that Mirna knows all of this, what's
Yeah.
happening around, because I have been incommunicado because of me taking good care of my wife and experiencing the reversal of
You did a
roles.
good job, Gilbert. You did a good job. Yeah.
You can imagine, Miles, I've never done things like this before. Now I know a little about cooking, and like I said, my wife and I were in the kitchen together now that she's able to move around,
Yeah.
just cutting stuff. Oh boy. But anyway, Enrico, you better get well. We will pray for
Yeah.
you,
Uh-huh.
Thank you,
Yeah.
Mirna. I tell you, Mirna is one great Lion secretary. And
Yeah,
now
she is. Yeah.
she knows a lot about what's happening in this community, you know. Same thing with Vilma Fernandez. Vilma
Oh yeah,
Fernandez
Ate
is a
Vilma.
lion
Yeah.
also, in fact, past
Mhm.
district governor. And she
Yeah.
knows everything what's happening. And I
Yeah.
appreciate all of this, the things that she feeds us back,
Yeah, and thank you, Auntie Vilma, for sending me all these messages. Thank you so much. Yeah, thank you.
Okay, then
Yeah.
let's play your next song then. I don't
Our
know
next
if
song
Norbert will
is
make it today.
Love Me With All of Your Heart by Engelbert Humperdinck. Dedicated to Amelia Dixon of Kamsi, New South Wales, Australia.
Love me with all of your heart, that's all I want, love. Love me with all of your heart, or not at all. Just promise me this, that you give me all your kisses, every winter, every summer, every fall. When we are far apart, oh, when you're near me, love me with all of your heart as I love you. Don't give me your love for a moment or an hour. Love me always as you love me from the start, with every beat of your heart. Just promise me this, that you give me all your kisses, every winter, every summer, every fall. When we are far apart, oh, when you're near me, love me with all of your heart as I love you. Don't give me your love for a moment or an hour. Love me always as you love me from this start, with every beat of your heart.
Yan po ang Love Me With All of Your Heart by Engelbert Humperdinck for Amelia Dixon of Kamsi, New South Wales, Australia. How are you, Mel?
You know, that's a beautiful song. That reminds me like the new Lions International President's thing, Service with a Heart. Love me with all your heart. Beautiful, beautiful rendition. I always, when I was younger, when I heard of Engelbert Humperdinck, I said, wow, that's a very weird name, Engelbert Humperdinck. It's hard to spell in the first place. Humperdinck is hard to spell. If you put that in a spelling bee contest, I'm sure nobody would be able to make it. Okay. I think we got time now for Norbert. Come in, Norb.
Hey guys, sorry I'm late.
It's a few minutes left in our program, and I'm glad that you're here.
Better late than never.
And fresh.
All right. Well, I know I don't have a lot of time, so I don't know if we can go through highlights and that sort of thing, but we'll talk as briefly as I can about what's happening. So, the Seahawks, boy, it's a tough time to be a Seahawks fan right now. We just had a big loss Thursday Night Football. It was a fun time until the second half of the game where we were up 7-3, and then the Rams just took it to us in a big way. We ended up losing the game. What was that final score? 26-19 or 17. Russell Wilson, the story of the game, besides the loss, as probably everybody knows by now, Russell Wilson got injured in that game. Throwing the pass, his hand hit Aaron Donald's arm, and in the process ended up breaking his right middle finger of his throwing hand, and took him out of the game. And since he had to undergo surgery, had to put some pins in the finger to stabilize it. And the initial, there you go. There's the play right there. And unfortunately, this could have been a touchdown, but it was just a bit overthrown. And on that play, yes, there's the busted finger. He tried to play another series, but after that, he went out and Geno Smith came in his place. First time ever, the uncharted territory for Seahawks fans, as Russell Wilson has never missed a game for the Seahawks. So this is uncharted territory of the last 10 years without Russell Wilson there. So it will now be up to Geno Smith, the backup quarterback, who actually did a pretty good job filling in for Russell Wilson. He ended up scoring, leading the offense on a drive to score a touchdown and a field goal late in the fourth quarter. Had a chance to win the game. Unfortunately, threw an interception late. Tyler Lockett fell down and the ball got intercepted. So it didn't result in a win. However, Geno Smith did show some promise in that game. And there's Geno Smith as he was leading the drive down the field. I'll be honest with you. I thought as soon as Geno Smith came in, I thought there's no way we're going to end up going anywhere. And he just managed one play at a time, ended up leading the Seahawks 98 yards. Just by little plays here and there. And he did some plays with his feet, as I think this might have been one of those plays where he, this is where the running game got just enough. But it wasn't enough, as we did end up losing that game. So what's on tap next? It is going to be the Pittsburgh Steelers. Now, we travel to Pittsburgh Sunday Night Football to take on Ben Roethlisberger and our rival from Super Bowl 40 many years ago, where we got robbed of a Super Bowl in Super Bowl 40. But we won't talk about that. What we will talk about, though, is that if you have hope for the Seahawks to have any chance in the playoffs, well, they're dim, to be honest with you. However, if the Seahawks can somehow find a way to stay afloat and win the next 3 games, and they are winnable games, they play the Steelers, who are playing okay but not great. And then we take the New Orleans Saints the week after that on Monday Night Football, and then we play the winless Jaguars also at home before our bye week. We could be 5-3 with a bye week coming, and then Russell Wilson potentially coming back. They initially thought he was going to be out 6 to 8 weeks, and now they're thinking he might be back in as little as 4. And knowing Russell Wilson, he'll be working night and day to get that finger back into shape. So it wouldn't surprise me if he's back sooner than later for the return to the Seahawks. But it's going to be tough. And the fact that the Cardinals in our division are undefeated, having gone, they're 5-0 now. So they've got a huge lead in the division. The Rams, who we lost to, strongly in second at 4-1. It's definitely going to be one of the toughest comebacks for Seattle to do, especially without Russell Wilson, and especially with our defense playing as the worst defense in the National Football League. Either way, I'm still going to hold on hope that the Seahawks will validate my prediction that I said we would win this game 21-20. I still think they can do it. It's going to take a monumental effort, a perfect non-turnover performance by Geno Smith, a perfect game by Jason Myers kicking the field goal, because if he misses, or extra point, because if he misses any one of those, it's going to mess up my 21-20 prediction. So he's got to be perfect on the day. And the defense has just got to play like not the worst defense in the league. And then we might have a chance. All right, so that's my prediction for the Seahawks. Not much to put behind there. It's a little bit of desperation, but in desperate times require desperate measures. Now, on another note of excitement here, today marks a very exciting day in the history of Seattle sports, as the Seattle Kraken release the Kraken. The Kraken will be released today. The new Seattle professional hockey team. They've been playing several preseason games. We talked about a few of them on the previous shows. But tonight, the official start of the regular season is happening. It's going to be the Seattle Kraken against the Vegas Golden Knights in Las Vegas. I believe the Golden Knights won the Stanley Cup a few years on their inaugural season. Who knows? Maybe the Seattle Kraken could come out and surprise everybody and make a run for that Stanley Cup trophy. But either way, it's pretty exciting that tonight the Kraken will have their first official regular season game for this brand new NHL team in Seattle. And for me personally, tonight's exciting because My girls, again, playing at home, which means I'll be doing the PA announcing at their Kent Ridge volleyball game tonight. We take on Federal Way in a very important match. We had our first loss of the year last week to a very good Auburn Riverside team, but the players fought valiantly. Just were a little bit outmatched. So this team should be a little bit better competition. It'll be a good, even matchup. I think it's going to be a tough, tight one, but hopefully the girls, particularly my daughters Vanessa and Sophie, can put their best game together, get some kills, and hopefully we can get that win tonight at Kent Ridge. Game starts at 7:15 for the varsity and 5:45 for the JV and the C team. So I know my dad, Kuya Bert, and my mom, Shoni, will be there. In fact, they were there a day early. They were so excited to get there. I don't know if you talked about it, Mom and Dad, but Dad, they went to the game thinking it was yesterday, showed up, my mom with her walker, slowly, step by step, went all the way to the gym, only to find out there's no game tonight. It's not till Tuesday. So they showed up a little bit early, but that's how excited I know they are to watch their granddaughters play. So tonight is the night. So we're very excited to see how they do against that Federal Way team and see if they can keep the season going. Right now they only have one loss on the season, so they've got a chance to keep this thing going and make a good season out of it. So that is pretty much it for my sports report.
Okay, thank you very much, Norb. We are gonna be there tonight to watch our grandchildren, to our two granddaughters play. Oh boy, you're right, Mom. Even with her walker, was really excited to go and watch the game already. Tonight she'll be ready. Okay.
Is she gonna walk? Is she gonna use her walker to go to the game again?
Yep. Yeah, like I said, she's doing great.
That's exciting.
I can return now the wheelchair. I don't need it anymore.
I know. She's been wheeled into the last few games she's gone to, but now she'll be walking in with the help of the walker, sitting in the stands. That's awesome.
Now sit on the stands now. So I'm very looking forward to it. God is good. We appreciate all the support, all the prayers. And of course, the physical therapists, they're good. And we're just very fortunate, and grateful.
Yeah. So anybody who lives in the area, if you want to come and watch the games, they're a lot of fun. Again, I'll be announcing on the microphone and spinning music in between timeouts and games. I've got a few friends coming tonight, so I'm very excited. Looking forward to an exciting match tonight. Hopefully the Kent Ridge team puts on a good display of their best skills so we can get a win tonight against Federal Way. So looking forward to it for sure. And don't forget, down on the banner, you can see it right there, Metro League football this Friday. Cleveland at Roosevelt, 5 p.m. Franklin at Lincoln at 7:45. And so, yes, we got all kinds of fall sports happening right now. The weather's definitely feeling like fall with, and there it is, Cleveland versus Roosevelt this Friday Night Lights, and Franklin versus Lincoln. So go check it out. Watch some exciting Metro League high school football action if you're in the Seattle area. Yeah, it's definitely getting windy. It's getting cold and rainy. But the nice thing about going to volleyball, it's indoors, so the temperature is always nice. It never rains inside that gym.
And like I told our listeners earlier, last night was a cold night. If you park your car outside, you had to scrape off the ice, the frost on your windshield. So I'm telling them again, if you are working, you need to put a lot more time, just scraping the ice. That can be a hassle. So cover your windshield and make sure you're safe and warm. Okay, well, thank you, Norb, for that report. I know that I don't know if you're now going to be a Kraken fan, a hockey fan.
Well, I'm going to be rooting for him. I've never been a big hockey fan. I don't really understand all the rules and icing and all the different penalties, offside. Kind of like soccer in that same way. But
here I am ready for this week's edition of Real.
We've got voices coming in here. But I'm excited, though. I mean, it's not very often you get a new professional team. So I'm definitely going to root for them. And one of these days, Dad, maybe you and I will be able to go to one of these games and see it in person. Because I don't think you've probably never been to a hockey game, right?
Nope, never.
So
but I enjoy watching them when they start
fighting, right? I never understood the one sport the one sport where fighting is allowed, other than fights, of course, boxing and all these other sports, but the fact that hockey, it's actually part of the culture. It's very fascinating because in football, you start throwing punches, it's a big thing. You got to stop it. Baseball, the brawl, you got to stop it. Basketball, you got to stop it. But in hockey, it's like, oh, let them go. let them beat each other up for a while.
I guess that's what makes hockey very interesting.
Yeah.
Oh,
and
where's Miles now? I don't see Miles anymore.
I don't know. Daniel said we lost her, so I don't know if she's back or if the internet must have lost connection to the
Last
to
time
the world.
that happened too, towards the end, she kind of missed out because of something what happened. But anyway, I was gonna ask her what kind of closing song did she choose. You know, she had two closing songs actually. One that I suggested at the last minute, and I don't know if Daniel has it. But the song that I wanted was Tanging Ally. Do you have it, Daniel?
Is that it? Is that the song?
It could be, yes.
Nope.
Well, it's because it's about time that we say goodbye. I want to see. Oh yeah, that is the song. That's a beautiful song.
Well, let's go with it then.
Well, let's go with it. And as I said, thank you very much, everybody, for taking the time to listen. You might want to say goodbye now, Nord.
Oh yeah, well, it's a quick hello and a quick goodbye as well. So thank you for letting me be part of the show here at the end. And it's good to see everybody. Thanks for watching, and come check out my channel sometime when you have a chance. NorbCam on YouTube.
Yeah, well, I'm gonna miss Miles again at the end of this program.
Yeah, I miss Miles. I barely got to even say hi to her. So
yeah, I see this up
Miles, I'll catch you next time.
This is a beautiful song, Tanging Ally in Tagalog. So with that, mga kaibigan, sabayan niyo po kami sa aming closing prayer. And don't forget, right after our program is Real Estate and Money 21. So let's bow our heads. Ama namin, purihin ang iyong pangalan. Nagpupuri po kami at nagpapasalamat sa mga dakilang biyaya, buhay, lakas at subaybay na pinagkaloob mo sa amin. Mula sa oras na ito hanggang sa wakas ng aming buhay. Amen.
Amen.
Thank you very much. You guys stay safe. Everybody stay safe because you never know what can happen next. Okay? God is good. God is great. Thank you. I'm only offering my life, my whole life, my heart and soul.
Mamahaling hiyas ni gintong nilukob, ang tanging dalangin, O Diyos ay tanggapin, ang tanging alay ko nawa ay gamitin. Ito lamang, Ama, wala lang iba pa akong hinihiling. Aking hinihintay ang iyong pagbabalik, Jesus. Ang makapiling ka, kagalakang lubos. Ang tanging alay ko sa'yo, aking Ama, ang buong buhay ko, pusong kaluluwa, hindi makayanan, maipagkaloob, mamahaling hiya Sumilukob ang tanging dalangin, O Diyos ay tanggapin ang tanging alay ko, nawa ay gamitin. Ito lamang, Ama, wala nang iba pa akong hinihiling.
This is Paul Pearson, host of Star Time,